Hello again, people. So, I'm really sorry for me not posting as recently as I should have. I should have taken some time out of today to post, but I was just so busy with some shit that was going on. With that being said, today we're talking about Lazarus pits. See, in the DC universe, death isn't always the end. If you're wealthy, powerful, or just a really committed supervillain, there's always Lazarus pits. They're those glowing green jacuzzis of immortality that you see in the DC universe. For example, Ra's al Ghul.
I have walked this world for nearly 6 centuries. As you know, I achieved this by bathing in the rejuvenating waters of the Lazarus pit. Along with its healing abilities, it has long been rumored that it is capable of an even greater feat: to raise the dead.
Joker revived himself with the Lazarus pit at one point.
It's finally here, isn't it? The moment we both dreamed about. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna fall asleep before we finish. You have gotten old, haven't you? Quite how I imagined it, but we can still end on a high note. You're in trouble now. Go ahead. Say this has never happened to you before.
Shut up.
Make me. Come on, finish me. Doesn't matter. I win. I made you lose control. And they'll kill you for it. See you in hell.
Jason Todd.
It had unfortunate results. We returned to this world, but returned damaged. My army searched for months, but we were never able to find a body or pick up a trail. I thought him dead yet again. But I hear you have been having trouble at home. I have returned your son to you as a blight upon your house. He burns the very kingdom you protect.
And in Batman Beyond, Bruce was using the Lazarus pit.
There will be no pain, Let's get it over with.
Enough!
He's so young. Bruce, you okay?
Ra's al Ghul has used them to cheat death for centuries. Batman used one to bring his son, Jason Todd, back. They heal wounds, they restore youth, and they also make you go completely butt-fuck insane. But, what if I told you that the science behind the Lazarus Pit is slightly less fictional than you think? What if real-world researchers are looking for their own versions of Dionesium? If you don't know, Dionesium is the stuff that makes the Lazarus Pits regenerate people. I'll explain that a little bit later. So, with that being said, today we're separating the comic magic from actual regenerative science. To understand the real world, we need to understand the myth. The Lazarus Pits are incredibly rare pools of chemically infused liquids located where the Earth's mystical key lines intersect. They were discovered and are usually controlled by one of Batman's, I wouldn't say most famous, but he's definitely pretty prevalent. One of his pretty big villains, Ra's al Ghul. So, the effects that this can give are pretty intense. They can regenerate people's life. They can give you immortality if you use it on a regular basis. But they can also bring back the dead at the slight cost of driving the person who was put in the pit to be brought back butt fucking insane. But the secret sauce isn't the key. The key lies in a substance called Dionesium. Dionesium is a rare, naturally occurring liquid metal in the DC universe. In its purest form, it provides supernatural rejuvenating capabilities. It can revive dead tissue, heal fatal injuries, and even bring back the dead, if they haven't been gone for too long. But Ra's al Ghul learned that the pits are usually corrupted Dionesium. Sure, they save your life, but they take a toll on your mind, causing temporary homicidal mania and long-term degradation. Essentially, Dionesium is the perfect fuel for immortality. Lazarus Pits are just a dirty byproduct that has similar effects. So in the real world, what we're looking for obviously isn't easy to come by. There are no liquid metal pools that glow green that can revive people. Our real life Dionesium isn't a metal, it's a cell. Specifically a stem cell. Think of stem cells as the body's raw materials. They are blank slates from which all other cells with specialized functions are created. If your heart gets damaged, we can't dunk you into a pit, but scientists are working on injecting stem cells into the heart to regrow damaged muscle tissue. We are researching how to use injuries, skin for burn victims, and even grow new organs for transplants. Regenerative medicine is essentially trying to replicate the Dionesium effect at a cellular level, telling the body that you don't need this scar tissue, you just need to replace it. These pits don't exist, obviously, but super regenerators do. While humans are terrible at regrowing things, some animals already have access to their own biological Lazarus pits. Look at the axolotl. This Mexican salamander can regrow not just its tail, but its limbs, spinal cord, heart, and even parts of its brain. It's pretty fucking amazing, if I'm being completely honest. And you've kind of seen that in, like, Spider-Man, the first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie. Kurt Connors, he's the scientist with one arm. He's trying to experiment with lizard stem cells to regrow arms and other parts of the body. And in doing so, his DNA got fucked up by all the lizard DNA, turning him into a giant monster lizard. That's kind of like Marvel's alternative to Lazarus pits, in a way. In my opinion, of course. Anyway, we're off topic. When axolotls get injured, they don't form scars. They activate dormant stem cells to build their structures back. Humans are beginning to crack this code. We already possess one truly regenerative organ. The liver. You can remove up to 70% of the human liver, and within weeks, it'll grow back to full size and function. Scientists are studying the liver to understand why it can do this, while our heart and kidneys can't. The goal is to figure out how to activate that potential in the rest of our body. But what about the side effects? The madness of the Lazarus pit. In real life, the trade-off for immortality isn't homicidal rage. It's cancer. Now, hear me out on this. The definition of cancer is uncontrollable cell growth. If we unlock a way to tell our cells to keep dividing, keep replacing, and don't stop, we are unlocking the exact mechanism for tumor formation. Nature limited our regeneration for a reason. It's incredibly dangerous to our bodies. Every time a cell divides, there's a chance for a mutation. The true sci-fi hurdle in regenerative medicine isn't figuring out how to make cells divide. It's figuring out how to make them stop. The DC universe handles this with magical madness. Our reality handles it with the laws of biology. The Dionesium of the DC universe is a perfect magical cheat code. Real-world Dionesium, stem cells, and advanced gene editing is a slow, precise, and dangerous science. We are decades away from being able to heal fatal wounds in hours. But the dream of regeneration is no longer just for billionaires and capes. We are learning to turn our own cells into the ultimate healing tools. Anyway, that's pretty much all I had today. I think I forgot to say hello, people, at the beginning. Dumb ass. Anyway, bye.